Hi everyone, thank you for watching this video. My name is Gretchen. I am an award-winning crocheter and crochet designer, and I wanted to do a quick video because one of my favorite things to make, which is my broomstick lace scarf. Here it is here. I do have a tutorial video on how to make a broomstick lace scarf. The yarn that I use for this project is now discontinued, and these scarves sell like crazy here out of my gallery, which I'm recording from today, and I hate it when this happens. These scarves have been selling like hotcakes, even though it's summertime still. A lot of people, we have a lot of tourists who come to Portsmouth, New Hampshire and do shopping, and they do spend for, money on Christmas items. And so I've been selling these like crazy this summer, and went to make more to replenish my stock, and lo and behold, I can't find the yarn anymore. The yarn that I used to use was loops and threads, soft and shiny. Here's a skein here. It might be backwards, I'm sorry. But you can find it in the solid colors. You cannot find it in the variegated colors anymore. So prior to me finding this yarn, I used to use the Caron Simply Soft yarn, and you can still find Caron Simply Soft yarn, again, in the solid colors, not in the variegated colors. So I was on the prowl trying to find yarn that was similar to this yarn that I could make my broomstick lace scarves with. Couldn't find any at Michael's. Joanne is, they're pretty much done now. So that left me with Hobby Lobby. So I did go to Hobby Lobby. I did find yarn that is pretty close to the yarn that I was using. The only problem is they didn't have a large selection of colors to choose from. So there was this yarn here. It's called Soft Secret Ombre. This is Blueberry Hill color. I did do up a scarf with this, using this yarn, and this is how it looks, and it is very attractive. It's very pretty. So I'm not unhappy with, with this color. I feel like this is a beautiful scarf. And then they had another one called Cinnamon Hill. Is that what it was called? Cinnamon Cedar. So here's the Cinnamon Cedar. And then the scarf looks like this when it's completed. Very pretty. Again, not unhappy with this. Then they had a third color called Tweed. This is the Tweed here. This one is Soft Secret. Is that all Soft Secret? Yeah, these are all Soft Secret. I do have another one that I started doing that's not Soft Secret, which I'll show you. So here's the Tweed, and this is how it looks when it is completed. Very, very pretty. And they did have one called Whisper. I didn't bother making a scarf with it for this video because it's in spring colors, and I'm sure it's going to be very pretty when it's done, but we're heading into fall, so I held off on making a scarf with this yarn. But because these were pretty much the 4 colors that I could find at Hobby Lobby that would be the equivalent to the yarn that I was using, I had to keep on searching. So what I did was find another yarn here, still again at Hobby Lobby. This is called I Love This Yarn. It's super soft. Here it is here. Okay, I love this yarn, and it does say super soft here. This color is, let me see if I can, Sand Dunes. Okay, and so I did start making this scarf with this color, and this is how it is. This is how it is coming out, which is really pretty. You do have an extra ounce with this yarn. The other yarns, I believe these were 4 ounces, and yep, 4 ounces, and then This one is a 5-ounce strand of yarn. So your scarf will just be a little bit longer. That's okay. But that's a pretty color. So because you're so limited in your choices for the soft secret yarn, 4 colors is that's just not gonna do it. We need more variety than 4 different colored scarves. I'm not unhappy with, I love this yarn. So I think it's doing up quite nicely. It's still soft. It's still the same weight, just a little extra ounces to the skein, same price. So another good equivalent, and plenty of colors to choose from with this one. So yeah, but it is always disheartening when your favorite yarn is discontinued. I just hate it when that happens. So anyways, I will put a link to the tutorial video in the description. You can click on that if you wanted to learn how to make these gorgeous scarves. They are so much fun, a little bit of a learning curve with it. Don't give up on it, because I got to tell you, these are just stunning, absolutely stunning. And the stitch is really fun too. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this helped you out a little bit when searching for what yarn to make your next broomstick lace scarf with. Until next time, as always, happy crocheting. Bye.